What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right. We have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donnie Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video. What up, YouTube? I'm Jim.
I'm Nate.
And we are two fat guys pulling, so we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of March 27th, and it is the last new comic book day for March. And we'll see how it goes. There's some good ones, and there's some meh ones. But you know what? We're happy because it's new comic book day. Let's get right into it. Kicking it off with Distillery's Somna, issue number 4?
Three.
Four.
This is the final issue.
Final issue.
Yeah. I believe this is one pick of the week both weeks that it was on the show, so I expect nothing less here. This has just been a perfect mix of sexy demon lords, all kinds of weird stuff.
Sexy demon lords.
And the art inside is so perfect. Becky Cloonan and Tualote going back and forth with their styles is very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
This is literally already up. Limited series of the year. Absolutely.
The subtitle, like the Somna, a bedtime story, like
that's just the perfect subtitle. Yeah.
Makes me feel so gross.
That's how you should feel.
Yep. All right. After that, from Image, you've got Duke, issue number 4. Duke. This cover just screams America. This has been a fun book. You know, like we're both very, novice when it comes to G.I. Joe lore, and out of the two G.I. Joe books currently from Joshua Williamson, Duke seems to be the better one in our opinion. Some of our fans, and our watchers, our listeners, our members like Cobra Commander a little bit more than we do, but that's okay. But we are digging Duke right now, and I expect a decent sized Energon universe drop in this issue, just because we haven't really had one since issue 1.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see. I mean, it's Silly Goose time. It's fine.
Yeah,
we're fine.
Not too bad.
All right. After that, from Ram V, we have the Six Fingers, the companion to the hand, right? The one hand.
This is Dan Waters, not Ram V.
I know. Sorry, I meant to say that. It's the companion to Ram V's.
Companion
the one
to Ram
hand
V's, the one.
is the Six Fingers.
Got it.
Yep.
Just jumped the gun.
Issue number 2.
Yeah, I love this. I love what we've been doing here. I like getting to see the perspective of the other side. And is it just cut and dry that he's a terrible person? Is there more context to that? And why does the dude have this gross, tiny little pinky finger sticking out? We know, but we know now. This has been a great back and forth.
Interesting though that the cover. Oh, you kind of see it. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say you don't see the thing. It's a little pinky right there. Yep,
right there.
Yeah, I like how this book is not. It's not as cut and dry like you were saying. Like, it's not just a serial killer. Like this dude is going through some shit, and so it's very. I like it. The concept is really cool.
Yep.
All right, jumping over to Marvel, we're gonna kick it off with Daredevil issue number. I don't have it on here because I picked the cover 7. It's because I refuse to have any more junior shit on this show because his covers are trash. But this cover's great. Anyway, we've got Daredevil going up against Wolverine, who is probably consumed with the sin of anger, or I think it's anger.
I think or rage.
Rage, yeah, and very appropriate. And we've both have been very on this concept of Daredevil actually fighting demons. I think that's really kick-ass. And it's been good. It's been super fun. And as long as Junior just sticks to the covers and we don't put him on the show and he doesn't do interiors, I think we're going to be okay.
Agreed.
Oh my God. I was waiting for you to be like, well, Jim, looked on the solicitations and actually he's jumping on.
I did not, but you're terrifying me.
Well, you can't do it. If you don't say it, it doesn't happen. Next up, we've got Gods, issue number 6 from Jonathan Hickman. And Shahidi. It's really rare when we get a show where there is an author that has 2 books on the show, and one of them is just total meh, and then the other one is like total fuck yeah, right? And this one's the meh. And you know, are we clowns? Have we been duped? Are we suckers? 100%, because we're still picking up this book even though
I'm not
it's
reading it.
yeah, I
I have
mean,
not read the last 2 issues.
and you haven't really missed a thing because
Mhm.
Doctor Strange is still concerned, and I there's a bunch of characters that I don't know, I don't know who they are, I don't know why they matter, and apparently Jonathan Hickman doesn't care. He just wants to write what he wants to write, and that's fine. He has that right. I mean, I'm the sucker.
There's there's some big brain stuff going on here that we just don't
Well,
understand,
I think
but
I mean there's some big brain stuff that's going on here that even some big brain comic book reviewers are going like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
yeah.
AKA Comic Book Herald, and I respect the shit out of his opinion. And he's even going like, "Dude, this is ass." And so we're gonna read it, or I'm gonna read it, or I'm gonna try to read it and tell you that I don't get it.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry, tell us what we're
Sorry.
missing.
Please in the comments below. All right, next up from Philip Kennedy Johnson, we have Incredible Hulk issue number 10, and issue 9 was an absolute banger. Even though we had a different artist, but the artist killed it and kept the same tone and art style.
Mhm.
And we're dealing with this like demon old lady who's eating people.
Yeah,
And
in New Orleans too.
yeah, it was cool. And I'm very excited to continue to read this story. I will say though, I'm ready for our boy Klein to be back on the book and
Yeah.
just get back to it, because not to say that Errolus, how do you say his
Earls.
Earls,
Earls.
not that I'm not it's good. But I'm just ready for Nick. Like I see you on the cover. Just do the interiors, please. Let's just get back to the interiors.
Yeah, we'll be with Earls for this issue, and then at the new arc in May, we'll be back to
Okay.
Klein.
All right. I can deal with that.
But yeah, I will say, you reiterate what you said. The Earls did a really good job of fitting into the book here and creating a really atmospheric New Orleans. Like, I was very impressed last issue, so I
Mhm.
expect more of the same in this one.
Yeah, I think we will for sure. All right. After that, from Karen Gillan and RB Silva, we have The Rise of the Powers of X, issue number 3. Ignore Nate. This book is actually, again, I said it in our live show last week. When the writer is doing, whoever the writer is, if they have extensive history within the universe that they've built, then obviously they're going to have a strong book, and he does. And I think what Karen Gillan is doing over here with The Rise of the Powers of X is 10 times better than what Gary Jerry is doing with The Fall. I think The Fall is incredibly generic, and I don't think that's Gary Jerry's fault. I think it's just the cards that he's been dealt. But in this issue, it would assume and it would appear that the inevitable is about to happen, and that is Xavier is about to execute his plan in killing Moira before her mutant powers manifest, thus wiping the idea of Krakoa off the map. Will it happen in this issue? It seems like it will, but I think Nate's right in the shaking of the head. I don't think he's going to do it, at least not in this issue.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. But we are definitely building. We've been building for Xavier to be this ultimate villain, in the sense of he's wiping the dream out, and it's his only way out. That's how he sees it, and it's really the only way out for Marvel, because we got to get back to that
Yeah,
90
because we got to do
nostalgia.
X-Men '97 comic
Yeah,
books.
and I'm down with that. I'm not complaining with you. I like that. I am so ready for it. So, you know, it doesn't mean I'm not upset about Krakoa ending. Like, I am upset about it, but it's been a
Sure,
long
bud.
time coming. Sure, but sure, but all right. After that, we have Spider Punk issue number 2, and man, issue 1 was a silly goose time. It was super fun. This alternate version with Spider Punk involved, and it was fun. Doctor Octopus looks a lot more menacing in this universe than he does in some of the other books that he's in. And I don't know, the art style is doing it for me. The writing is great. It's a silly goose time. I picked up issue 1, not knowing that I was going to pick up issue 2, but I'm definitely in. I'm definitely in on issue 2, and hopefully it just keeps on bringing on that silly goose time, which I think it will. It just kind of feels like it. And again, artwork really cool.
Yeah, I feel like I'm maybe missing out on this a little.
I
Cody
think you
Ziegler
are.
as a writer, I'm characters, and like Daredevil is like a Mohawk chick, Captain America's Captain Anarchy. Like,
Yeah.
No, this looks pretty cool. I might have to.
Yeah.
I might have to
You might
jump
have
on
to. Yeah, I think you should. I agree.
it.
All right, talking about some more Spider-Man. We got Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 3 from Jonathan Hickman and Chichero. And, you know, you referenced it before. You've got an author or a writer on the show that has got a meh book and then a really fucking awesome book. And that's this book.
Hmm.
Ultimate Spider-Man has been a breath of fresh air, though still somewhat of a nostalgic bit, right? We're still kind of playing some tropes that we have before, but at the same time, it feels new.
Yeah.
And it definitely feels like Hickman is pulling at the heartstrings of fanboys and fangirls and everyone around the Marvel fanship. This has been fun. And do we get the classic Spider-Man suit in this issue? Probably.
I think
But
so. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, there's just a lot of mystery. You know, we still have established characters that are being written in a new way, and that's the whole idea of Ultimates. And if you're going to complain about that, there's the door.
Get out. We don't want to hear. No.
Don't want you
I
here.
mean, you can not like it. It's fine.
No, you're right. But I'm excited for it, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. Potential pick of the week. I'm just going to say it right now. Like,
Sure.
it's been solid. So,
But not as good as X-Force issue 50.
it's finally ending, guys. It's issue 50. This is the last issue. The final confrontation with Beast, whatever. It's not going to matter because X-Men's resetting. I'm literally only getting this to get to 50. Like, literally, that's the whole reason for it. And so that's basically my whole... I don't see this ending well.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
Surprises happen. Surprises happen, guys. Surprises happen
All the time.
all the time. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Chung, CGC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we? All right, let's jump over to DC, and we're going to kick it off with Batman's Detective Comics issue number 1083 from Ram Ali and Ferici.
Okay, so this is a dream duo, and
Okay,
it is
yeah.
absolutely as great as you would expect.
Mhm.
A lot of people are not liking this run. I'm saying what we've been saying for a while, but because people look, oh, Batman book I read easy, no brain use. Nope, that's not what's happening here. That's it's a Rom V book, and you need to use your brain. And sometimes it's confusing, and it confused me. And I went back and reread it. So I'm just gonna. I've always prefaced that you need to give it a second chance if you didn't
Right.
like it the
Yep.
first time.
Yep.
And this insane high concept desert medieval sort of shtick that Rumvy is going on.
Mhm.
Riccardo Federici should have been doing every issue of this, but now that he is doing it, it's a treat. It is a real treat. Like think Philip Kennedy Johnson Last Gods treat. And the fact that we're getting this on a Detective Comics run is insane.
Mm.
You're gonna be sorry you're missing out on this run because it's very, very good.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I've
Well,
never
I
said
wasn't
that.
saying you specifically.
Okay. Just making sure. It felt
People in
kind of
general.
personal. Just felt a
Oh,
little
I just
personal,
meant the
especially
viewer in general. But
Es-
obviously, if something makes you feel guilty, you gotta look at your that's
especially
calling you
with
out.
the caricature that you shot up at the beginning. Like, it felt like it was me. I'm just saying.
I didn't shoot up a character. That's you.
Our last book of the night, we got Green Arrow issue number 10 from Joshua Williamson. But this has actually been, we kind of got a thing against, like, not against, it's just like I'm kind of tired of him. But his Green Arrow run has been really good. And we're dealing with this whole Waller thing. Like, that's another thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Don't do it. I'm not gonna get into a rant about Williamson. We'll talk about it on Sunday.
Okay.
And we'll talk about this whole where DC's going with Waller. Don't care. But big mover, and that's what's happening here. But that being said, Green Arrow's been fun. And that's saying a lot about a character that I really gave two shits about. And so kudos on Williamson on that. So I am looking forward to this issue. I don't know how involved I really want to get in this whole Amanda Waller taking over the DC universe, even though like she's gonna, and that's gonna be our next big event.
Yep.
And to me, that's just like whatever.
And this is already getting dragged into it. 2 or 3 issues from now, this is going to have a tie-in to Absolute Power, which is the summer book. Looks like Superman is getting dragged in, and this is all even before the event starts. These are all considered prelude issues, but they are directly tied into what we're doing with Absolute Power.
I shouldn't say this, but I think I might be done for DC. I might be done with DC for 2023. Like I might be done
2024?
2024. Yeah, 2024. That's how mad I am. I don't even know what year it is. I might be done with DC for 2024. Like outside of like
Pretty hardcore.
Like Day Warren Johnson's doing a 5-minute issue miniseries about the Atom. I'll be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't, and I know it's being hypocritical, and I'm going on a rant. I know I'm being hypocritical because like I'm about to buy in to an event that is eerily similar to DC's last summer event, which is a horror event in the middle of summer with Bloodhunt, right? But I don't care enough about DC. I'm being so contradictory because I need to read these because we have a comic show. But I'm just letting you guys know I'm not happy about it. Okay?
I don't think you're willing to give up Green Lantern or
right. Yeah, but if Amanda Waller's involved in it,
right?
but if there is Amanda Waller involved?
I have no idea.
I mean, yeah.
Wait,
see, like
involved in what? The Green Lantern stuff?
Yeah.
I don't think in Green Lantern stuff. No, I don't think they're involved at all. It's too early to tell. Because
we'll have to wait and see.
Prologue issues.
Or what? Is DC going to pause all of our books again so that we can do a fucking summer event? Like, I'm sorry.
Honestly, that'd be really easy because that would be a very obvious jumping off point.
Well, and that would make it easy. You know what? We'll talk about this on Sunday. I'm really sorry that we're going on a rant, and I'm just
Green Arrow didn't deserve this.
No, I'm sorry, guys. We'll talk. Join us Sunday for this discussion. All right, that's going to do it for this week's new Comic Day video for the week of March 27th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? What's your potential pick of the week? Let us know. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated as we're trying and going to hit our milestone of 1,250 subscribers. But we can't do it without your help, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll never miss a rant like you just heard ever. Ever. We'll see you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll talk about all these books and more. Shit, we might even talk about some X-Men 97. We'll see. Anyway, as always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.